and welcome to another episode of
The
Empower
Empower
Biz
Life.
Life.
Live.
and today we have a guest, Omar. He is from Orlando, but originally from Morocco. He'll be joining us in a few minutes, but let's first introduce ourselves. Hi, my name is Irens. I am from Tampa, Florida, originally from Panama. I'm a mom of three beautiful children, and I'm also a mentor, trainer, and I'm also a very proud online digital business owner.
Hi everyone, I'm Janet and I'm originally from the Philippines but now residing here in Alberta, Canada. I'm a mother of two boys and a proud digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dorothy, originally from the Philippines as well. Presently residing here in Alberta, Canada. A wife, a proud mother to an awesome kid, a full time customer relations officer, and a proud digital business owner.
Hi, I'm Jen, and this is my husband Bill. I'm an insurance agent by profession, and he is a healthcare industry worker. And I'm a proud mother of three, eight grandchildren, and we are also proud digital online business.
Hi everybody, I'm Luby, originally from Slovakia. Currently, I'm residing in Ontario, Canada. I am mom of two and grandmother of four, and I am a proud digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jerusha Mays Ortiga. I'm currently residing in Ontario, Canada. I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm an educator by profession, and I'm also a proud digital business owner.
Oh, we can hear you, Batsy. Now we can hear you.
Audio.
Yes, got it.
Okay, you
I,
can you
I
can talk. You can talk.
okay. I can. You can hear me now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello. My name is Patsy, and I'm a proud mother of four children, grandmother of nine, and I'm residing now in Alberta, and I'm a proud business owner. Digital.
Thank you. Hi everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama. I reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I work in the movie industry and I'm a digital business owner.
Thank you, everyone. And I'd like to take this opportunity to actually remind you that we have a live webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. If you would like to catch the replay from these panelists, here are the panelists live.
So we have Rebecca, who is our host, who is a radiographer. We also have PB and Josh, who are a retired nurse at 45 and a real estate investor. We also have Beth, a mechanical engineer, and we have Elaine, a former manager and now is a stay at home mom.
Okay, more panelists. Divine, full-time travel, registered nurse. Cora, healthcare worker. Francois, digital business owner. And Sadia, medical assistant.
Thank you so much, everyone. So it is time now to let's bring our guest and meet him. Hi, Omar.
Hello, everyone.
Omar, would you like to kindly introduce
Hello.
yourself?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Omar, would you like to
Hi,
introduce
my name is
yourself?
Omar Khershtu. Yes, absolutely. Yes. My name is Omar Khershtu. I'm originally from Morocco. I live here in the United States, Florida, Orlando, over 20 years. My background, sales and marketing. I used to have some business as well aside. I'm a husband and father of three children. I'm also an online business owner.
Thank you so much, Omar. It's great, nice to meet you, and thank you for coming in and join us. So we're actually gonna go and proceed with the questions.
Oh,
Hi, Omar. And for our first question, why did you decide to start an online business?
I think he might be frozen. Okay, so what made you decide to start an online business in the meantime while we get um,
So
our guest
while
back?
Omar is not on the screen, for me, I decided to start an online business because what I want to have a side hustle on the side, and also I want to have more time for my family, especially my kids. That's why I'm looking for an online business that will supplement to my full time job right now.
Thank you. Um, so I decided to join the business because I'm actually been looking for like a business that was portable, um, but I didn't find it at the time. But it wasn't because of a setback that I had last year that that setback, even though was a negative setback because we couldn't work for for almost 8 months last year because of the strike. um, I found this opportunity online. So this ad pop up, and then I watch it, and then when I look at I love what I saw, and that's made me I check all the boxes that I was looking. The flexibility and portability of the business. Be able to take it with me wherever I go, because I love to travel. And then I also have aging parents, so that will allow me to be spending time with them, traveling. And then eventually, what as they age, I will have to take care of them. So working in the movie industry wouldn't let me to do that. So that's why I when I saw this opportunity, was like, okay, this is it. This is what I've been looking for so long. So yeah, I was so happy to have found this business because I check all the boxes, all the things that I was looking in a business. This business has provided that for me. And I think we have our guest back, so I'm just gonna bring him to the stage. Hi, Omar.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Omar.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This
Hello.
something happened here with the storm, I guess, with the internet. How are you? Thank you. All right. The
Thank you.
question is, why did you decide to start an online business? Correct.
Correct. Yes.
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 Okay. The reason is, as of course, as all you know, everyone has really good life, no problems, and everyone is having good time with his family. But once this COVID, the pandemic hit, uh, we lost our jobs, and having one job not secure, you cannot just rely on one job if it's not secure at all. So I used to look online all the time, see what's going on. As a matter of fact, I used to have two businesses, two online businesses before this one here. And one day I was searching online for something I can do instead of just waiting for my job, because once I lost my job, I just stay at home. I found an ad talking about this online business, and I jumped into it right away. I sign up. I get in touch with the person who had this ad. Told him what's going on with this, what's going on with this. Tell me exactly what's going on with this business. I never seen this guy before. I'm here in Florida. The guy, he is in Canada, and he told me what's going on exactly with the business. Is a real business, a legit business. and I paid the refundable fee, one-time fee, to see exactly what this business is all about. I found out that this is a rock solid business. It's been widely for a long time, over 50 years. I found out these guys here, they pay their own taxes at the end of the year. As a matter of fact, I did mine also this year. And they have huge community worldwide. And people, they're coming all the time doing this business. I jumped into it. I love it. I see the potential right now. And I'm here.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Mar.
Aside.
Thank you, Mar. Yeah, thank you for sharing your story. You know how you started the online business, and I think a lot of people relate to your story. Because a lot of people during the pandemic, they lost their job, and even though like you took it, like as a window of opportunity to find something, and a lot of people during that time also, they were able to turn that setback into a opportunity and do a start, like an online business, um, so this business, like you mentioned, like you were at home and you were trying to find something that you were able to do at home. It's actually, that one of the reasons, why I love this, because like you're able to do your business from home. You don't have to go out and deal with, for example, the stress, on driving, going to work with the traffic and all that. So it is quite nice to work from home. And then also, we the community, is global. And you mentioned, like this business, it has a huge community. We had a guest, I believe. Yeah, we had a guest on my other life, that she was mentioned, the when she joined, the community was like about 97,000 at the time when she joined, and now we are like 200 and something members, around the globe. So that's just to show you that, it's a legit business. Otherwise, people wouldn't be doing this business if we have so many members in our community. And Omar also mentioned that um, the the business, you report your taxes to our taxpayer, like for example, here in Canada is CRA, and in United States, I believe it's the IRS. Um, so yeah, so it
IRS,
shows,
yeah.
like it's legit. So yeah, it's a good business, because it gives you that flexibility to do it, and it can adapt to your schedule. So it is a good opportunity to find it. Okay, so we're gonna go to the second question.
Hi, Omar. This is the second question. We're happy to see more men joining the business. What made you decide to join and take that leap of faith?
Thank you for the question. As a father, a parent, we always look to have a really good life for our families, our loved ones. You know, and just looking for one job, just relying on one income lately will never be enough at all to pay our bills. Remember, you have mortgage to pay, food to bring home, bills to pay. Probably if you're lucky enough to save money to go overseas and see your family. With one job, it will be really hard to do all what you want to do. The reason I joined this business, I took the leap of faith to do something for my family, for the future of their family. Just working all the time, 2 3 jobs, never be an option for us to have the life we're looking for when it came to this world, which is America. And thanks God, I decided to have this business online as a side, as a plan B, Now is it as a plan A because I see what's going on. I see people are very successful in this business. I see what we have in this business. We have everything we need to. When you have like solid rock company, when you have the tools and system you need, when you have the support you're looking for, when I have people like you, fathers, moms, joining almost every day to change their lives, they help you to start step by step this business. What are you looking for? And trust me, anybody who's looking to have good life, to at least to be free, have his own time, not anymore relying on one job, not anymore listen to his boss or his manager to tell him what to do, or thinking probably I can make it this month, what expenses, I cannot go this, I cannot buy my kids they want to because my job or all I have my paycheck is even with my bills. With the online business, whatsoever the business is, you have income more than you expect. I can see that the income that more than you expect. Also, you have the time you need for your family. Now I'm enjoying the time with my family every day. I can have breakfast, lunch, dinner with them before I have to worry. Sometimes I don't see them at all. They came home late. They already slept. And on weekend they have to work. On weekend they're off. They're not going to school. So I feel so bad. With this business, give us huge benefits for all parents, especially dad. They working day and night to spend their time because time is going fast and have
Mhm.
quality time for their family, for the kids. Attend their milestones, attend their graduation, take them to the beach, take them to playground, have communication with them. Honestly, there's nothing better than to have something from home and work from home.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Omar. I just wanted to. You were sharing such lots of good nuggets, and I'm just taking notes because I'm feeling very inspired and motivated by what you're sharing. And I think one point that really stuck out to me was how you chose this business and took that leap of faith because you were thinking of your family. You're thinking the future of your family. And I believe this online business provides us with a mindset of legacy. This is a legacy business where you can pass it down to your children, your children's children, right? And with our current jobs, like you said, all of the work industries right now, it's very unstable. It's very insecure, right? What happened with COVID, with the pandemic, a lot of people have lost their jobs. And I think now with inflation, with um, costs of living, lots of taxes to pay, it's a very harsh time, a very harsh reality we're living in, right? So I think for a lot of parents, for a lot of families, having extra income to supplement your full time, or like you said, turning your plan B to plan A is amazing, right? You get that precious time to cherish with your loved ones. You get that extra freedom to do whatever you want whenever you want. You don't have a boss looking over your shoulder. So thank you for sharing. I just wanted to share just an emphasis on how this business can really provide you the time that we're always seeming to chase, right?
Thank you, Jerusha.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna proceed to the next question. Just give me a sec. Oh, you're muted, Luby. Sorry, Luby, you're muted.
I'm sorry. Hi, Omar. So your next question is, how do you balance work, your business, and family time?
Thank you for the question. Thank you so much. You know what? This is a very good question, actually. You know, 2 years ago when I started this business, normally I'm the guy who never, I mean, doesn't really scroll down all the time with YouTube and Facebook, or not really. But when I started this business, I'm always on social media. You are on the Facebook all the time. It's not right.
Sorry, or there's kind of like a storm where he is right now, so that's why we have that internet connection. So he will be coming hopefully pretty soon. Um, so in the meantime, when he's coming back, this is a good question. Oh, you're back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the internet. I said again, and she said, "Daddy, I always see you just you are always on Facebook and looking at just people talking about something." And he told me you're working. Yes, I'm working. And the idea is they think dads or moms they have to leave to go to work on daily basis from 7 a.m. morning to 3 o'clock p.m. That's it. They never had this idea that we can work from home. So it's really hard to balance if you don't really explain to your kids what's going on. That's exactly what I did. One time I brought them all the way here next to me here to my computer. I showed them what we do. People, our group here, the Facebook, worldwide. This is the business I'm doing. I show them all my ads on the Facebook, on the YouTube, whatever I do. Then they realize that it's business. And anytime on Zoom, for example, anytime I'm working, they give me the space. And sometimes they knock the door. Hey, daddy, I'm sorry to interrupt you because they know they used to. So we should tell our kids what's going on. We should balance the time between work home and time for the kids. So when I used to come from my job, I give them some time. They know they're working, but at nights, certain time at night, like from 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock p.m. till 10 o'clock at night, I start working my online business, and they know that. So we should do a balance as much as we could with our kids and our family and our business. Just we focus on business by itself, not till the kid is grown. I always think that we just stop the business
Okay. Um, So yeah, so going back while he comes back, today, in our teams meeting, we were talking specifically about this too. The balancing the work, business, and family time. How to find a way to balance it, and like he was mentioned, um, he's just creating that boundaries, and explaining to their kids, he was explaining that, explaining to the kids that um he shows to them, this is what I'm doing, so they understand that, even though he's at home, he's working on his business. So they understand, when it's time for dad to be with them, and then when it's they have to leave space to his dad, to work on the business. um, and he also mentioned, that because, like, the kids see, and they usually think that like they're used to see their parents go to work, so that's when they think, they go to work, but now they seeing him working at home, so this is a new world for them. So he was just explaining to them, uh, that even though he's at home now, he's working, but working from home, it gives you that flexibility to be with your kids, with spending that time. Yes, you create that balance. You when you have time for your business, you allocate that time, but then you also have your time with the family. But it gives you that flexibility in terms, like, um if you need to pick up your kids to school, you can stop your business and go and pick them up, and then come back and continue on your business. If you're working on a regular job, you're not able to do that, because then you have to ask permission to your boss. But they don't Some bosses are accommodating, but not all of them are accommodating. So then you have to either pay for daycare, so the kids stay like after school, or have someone to pick them up. So yeah, it's a little bit inconvenient. So having this business, and at home, that you can do it from home, and the flexibility, it's amazing when it comes to balancing, the work and business. So our guest is back, so I'm just gonna bring him to the stage. There you go. Sorry, we lost you there. Okay, so we are going to proceed to the next question.
It's Florida.
Were you skeptical at first? What would you say to those who are skeptical or sitting on the fence?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Maybe sometimes it helps, I don't know, to probably, like close your camera and see if that helps with the internet. I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, so the question is, were you skeptical at first, and what would you say to those who are skeptical or sitting on the fence?
Yeah, it's obvious. Yes, of course. Especially when it comes to online stuff, every one of us will be skeptical. It's normal. All of us, we are worried and doubtful about what's going on, because we hear all the time scams over online. They lost their money. It's very simple. But you know what? It's not a bad thing to be skeptical, because when you always, and you have to do your homework and your due diligence. Of course, when I want to start this business, of course I was the same thing, because I used to have two prior business like this, online business. One of them was a total scam, and because I didn't do my due diligence, it was introduced to me by one of my friends. The second one was really legit one, and it's obvious to do your homework in any business. Of course, when I sign up to see what's going on with this business, I ask so many questions to the person who introduced me to the business, and I did look into the company work with. I did look to the community I'm a part of. I was telling myself, no way, over 230,000 people in this business, and it's a scam. It couldn't be happening like this. And I see people publishing and talking about their taxes at the end of the year. So
Okay, we lost him again. Um, so was any of you skeptical?
I can add something to that, Sandy.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say not that I was skeptical. It's just for me, I'm a person that would like to do my research before I jump into something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and at first for me it was kind of difficult to see if this was and just like Omar was saying, like he looked at all this community. That's what also opened my eyes for me to see that this is a legit business, because you can see many testimonials from different people around the world. So that makes me more confident that this is actually a legit business, and just see their transformation of their life, and then you can see how they started from years before, seeing their transformation all the way till now. Otherwise, many people would quit if this was not really legit. Like nobody would stay spending that amount of time. So I totally agree with Omar, and thanks goodness he's back.
Hi, Omar. Sorry, we lost you there when you were talking about the
No problem.
answering the question.
No, it's okay. That's fine. That happens all the time with this. I said, I mean, for those guys that are skeptical, please don't just have these excuses and tell yourself skeptical. If you're really looking for something good for yourself and your family, go ahead and do your due diligence. Actually, we did actually for you guys. You don't have to worry about this. It's a legit 100% business, and it's time to do something for your family, not for you. Because again, one job is not secure, and we have so many examples of the pandemic. So many people they lost their careers over 20, 30 years. They work on it. When you have a plan B like this one, you feel secure at least one time. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mar.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pass to the next question. Oh, Luby, you're muted.
Omar, so next question for you is, you mentioned on your page, it's never too late to look for different and successful ways to change your current life. Can you explain to the audience what you mean by that?
What I mean is, some guys they reach out to me sometimes when they late for them. They've been working for a long time in one job, and we told them there is online business. There's a way you can get extra income from online business. This is too late. You already have one job, and we can make it. Probably the age, probably, or probably they think they have no they're not really tech savvy, or they have no ways. It's hard to go up with technology and what's going with now with the AI. So no, it's not never too late. Why? Number one is anybody in this business can do it from 18 up to 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever. As long as you have the internet, computer, as long as you have the desire to change what you are to the better life, you know, you have anything you need in this business. You have the support. Probably you never find somewhere else. You have a system that has been working for decades, for a long time, and is helping people to be successful and to quit their jobs within few years, only 3, 4, 5 years. Again, would you rather have a business, something you work on it within 3, 4, 5 years, and then you stop working, and or just stay in your career or your job for 30, 40 years till you get 65, 70s and you're tired? That time, do you think you have time to enjoy your time with your family, your kids? So always, never, never, ever late to these good things. Try it. You're not going to lose nothing. Especially we see people like this all the time. The community is growing up. It's a legit business. What are you going to wait for? You know. So I guess.
Thank you, Mar. Yeah, you're right. Like it's
You're
never
welcome.
too late to look for different and successful ways, to change your current life because um, the question is here like if we stay on the same place nothing is going to change, and the thing, like for example, like we see inflation, it's going up, salaries are not going at the same time. um, so you wanted to be able to find a different way that will allow you to not only have that financial independence but also to be able to have that time and flexibility that you're looking for. And it doesn't matter, like you mentioned, it doesn't matter what age you are. This applies to anyone. We have members of our community, like you mentioned, they go from 18 years old all the way to 85 that I'm aware. I don't know if we get older than that, but yeah, I know that we have members, a member that is 85 years old, and they're doing the business. So yeah, it's never too late if you're planning to have a better financial situation for you and your family. And the thing is, like you're not only doing this for you, but you're also doing it for your family because you're gonna live in a legacy to your kids, to the people, like your that you want to leave your business to. So it's a win-win, in terms, like all the benefits that you get, but also, this gets passed on into generations to come. So it's if you have the opportunity, or if you think there's no a different way, yeah, there is a way to change your life from where you are right now. If you're working 2 or 3 jobs, there is a possibility to change that. You can start this on the side, and do the business on the side, and eventually, like as many people, they started, just thinking, like to make a couple of extra money, to complement their salary, their income, family income. But eventually, that exercise hustle that they had turned out to become their plan A. So today they're focusing, 100% only on this business, which not only, allow them to have that time to spend with their family, and enjoy those precious moments. But so, like, Omar mentioned before, you don't want to miss those milestones from your kids. Um, I see many parents, like they focus on providing for their family, but without, like, I mean, that's not their intention. They have good intention, but because of that, they're also neglecting the part of, that contact between kids and parents, which is very important for their foundation in the future. So having that and being there, uh, during those milestones, like for example, I saw a video on the social media, the kids, they do have those presentations, and they're always looking, on the crowd, where they can see their family or their parents, and they feel so proud when they see them, so if you're not there present for those moments, that makes a huge impact on your kids. So if if you're looking for something where you are able to be there for that, for those events, and not miss anything, this business allows you to do that. Anybody else wanted to compliment, or we go to this? Oh, you have Louis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, so I just want to add something that if you always do the same things right in your life, you cannot expect a change. You have to change something in order for you to see something different. And especially when you're a parent, you have kids, so you have to show them example, right? So it's never too late. It doesn't matter whether you're 60 years old, 65. If you change your mindset and you learn new skills, so that's benefit for you and that's also benefit for your family.
Thank you, Louis.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna pass with the next question. Actually, will be for you, Louis.
Okay, so next question is, what would you say about having a plan B in today's world?
Yes, I can say it's a must. Anybody has to have a plan B. Anybody, no excuses at all. I was searching a couple days online. With what's happened right now with the AI technology, Amazon so far they just got over 250,000 robots to replace 350,000 jobs. So imagine working that job. What will happen to you if you have no plan B? Another thing, I saw a video. A lady, she makes very good money. During pandemic, she lost her job. After pandemic, she applied many times. She couldn't have the same job she is looking for. Guess what happened? She lost her house because she couldn't pay the mortgage on time. So plan B is a must. I'm not saying you can leave your job. No, keep your job as it is, but have plan B aside. If something happens, at least you have like extra account. What would you say? What I'm saying, when you see that a plan B is making good money for you, generating an income that you can rely on, then you can leave your job. Anybody has plan B. I'm not saying it's like choice. No, not anymore choice. Especially what we saw during pandemic. Excuse me. You have to have plan B.
Yes, plan B is very essential in today's world. Yeah. Um, I think he's coming back. Okay, so in the meantime, so yeah, so I can give you an examples. For example, because of the plan B, a friend, um, the weather sometimes cause damage to your house, and in this case, her house was damaged, but and she didn't have the insurance for that type of damage. But because of her plan B that she had, like this business, she was able to pay for the repairs with that amount of money. If she didn't have that plan B, then she will be in a critical situation, where she will have to borrow money from the bank, to be able to repair the damage in the house. So this is just like a little sample just to show you, why it's important to have a plan B, because you never know what could happen. He mentioned about AI, and that's true. I can tell, my dad is retired now, but he used to work in the port. Um, and like he mentioned, like in the past, they used to have a lot of people doing one type of job, but then they got this machine who eliminated all this amount of jobs, because now it's only one person who needs to manipulate this machine. So all the other jobs that the people were doing, now there's no job for them. Another good example of this is, if we go to the car manufacturing, you know there used to be so many people working and building the cars. Now you have these robots that are doing it, so many jobs got lost right there. So we have our guest back, so I'm just gonna put him on the to continue.
Yeah, I said, and plan B is not anymore choice for everybody, especially for a parent who has a huge responsibility for
Must.
the family. It's not anymore. It's a must. Yes, and anybody can
Yes.
do it. Yeah, that's all I can to say.
Yes, thank you, Mar. Yeah,
No problem.
yeah, it's this business, anyone can do it. You don't need to be tech savvy. We provide all the training, and you can follow, step by step. You also get a mentor, that is right there guiding you all the way, along with a coach, and also, our global community. It doesn't matter what time of the day you're doing your business, and if you have a question, there's someone's there to answer your question and to help you out. um, and you also, you have the opportunity to grow your connections, because usually we tend to have only like local network connections, but with this online business we are able to connect with a lot of people around the globe. We have created friendships around the globe because of this business. So yeah, having a plan B in today's world is very important because of the uncertainty that is out there. It could be anything. It could be health. It could be um, stress, or you get laid off. You don't know what could happen, and you have to have a plan B. And if you see, like even what you get for retirement when you retire, it might not even be enough, because like everything going up so fast.
Absolutely.
So it's better to have that plan B, because that's gonna be able to help you and your family, to support you while you find something else, to in the meantime, if you find something unexpectedly. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question.
So, Omar, what would you
Yeah,
say to those who are afraid to step out of their comfort zone?
yeah. Those guys. I think one advice: it's high step out from your comfort zone. Because
Okay, so we're having technical internet issues. There is a storm where he is, so that's
Hmm.
why the internet is not working properly. We see more and more this type of internet issues because of the weather. Every time that rains, like we have issues. Um, so, so what would you say to those who are afraid to step out of their comfort zone? Anyone, want to talk about it? Louis? Okay.
Ruby.
Yes. Okay, so I can totally relate to that question because I am naturally introvert and a kind of a shy person. So I had kind of difficulties in the beginning to get out of my comfort zone. But gradually, step by step, with the guidance of my mentor and support of my community, I step out of my comfort zone, and I can see the benefits now that I'm kind of growing as a person, developing myself. And so, for everybody who are scared or not comfortable to start something new, I can tell you, don't worry, because you get all the necessary tools that you need. Just start and you'll see it for yourself.
Mhm.
And just to add on to that, what I love about this online community, and for sure Omar is gonna touch such great knowledge and insight about it. It's all about having a growth mindset. It's a very positive, supportive community. And you have a lot of like minded people that, even though we all have different personalities, we all have different strengths and different weaknesses, we complement each other because we all have one goal in mind, right? We all have our big why on why we entered this business in the first place. And so, even then, just going into the webinar, registering, right? It is a step out of our comfort zone. And we highly recommend you try to take that move today, right? Take that move of faith, take that leap of faith, whatever that might look like for you, and sign up today.
Thank you. Okay, so we have our guest back. So
Yeah,
Mar, the
okay, I'm
question.
sorry to answer
No,
again.
no worries.
Yes. Yeah, as I said, I mean, for those guys, they still they prefer to stay in their comfort zone. I told them it's time to get out from there. It's time. Don't just waste your time for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have a business like this one here. It's huge. It's growing. A huge community to support you. You have a system that is working 24/7, and you're not by yourself. Unlike other businesses, for example, I used to have business before. You know, you do everything by yourself. You have to look for niche, and you have to build up a website yourself. In this business, you have I can tell you probably have 80% of the job already done for you. When you have your own website already done, when you have the systems working for you, automation system is working behind the scene while you're sleeping.
Okay.
It's time to get out of your comfort zone if you are really looking for something to do for yourself and your family. Always focus on family, because some guys they said, you know what, I'm already done with this. I already worked over 20, 15 years, made job, that's it. No, that's not enough. The thing getting expensive on daily basis. Every day is changing every day. So if you get out of your comfort zone, you find the life you're looking for. Especially in this business, you have everything you're looking for. Doesn't matter how age you are. Doesn't matter how tech savvy you are. This community, they will take your hand and help you out and support you step by step.
Yes. I totally agree with you, Omar, on that. Um, I mean, I can relate because, like before joining this business, I was trying to build my a website, and from scratch, um, because I wanted to do like print on demand, but I wanted to have my own instead of having, using a third party because they took all the commissions. But then I was on my own trying to figure out everything, and that's not easy. But this business is totally the opposite, like everything is already established for you. So you just have to come, start your business, do the training, ask questions, because we have the mentors and the coach and the community. So if you're something that you need help, just ask. uh, but yeah, everything is set up for you. You just have to do your work, and like he mentioned, remember your why you're doing this. Okay. Because that's what it's going to be the fuel to pursue your dreams and to reach those goals. Because you stay on that comfort zone, it's not gonna change. We I like a word that we created like last week. It says, you have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. What I mean by that, like you have to put the work, at the beginning, to be able to see the rewards at the end. So really enjoy that time, but we have to sacrifice at the beginning, so you have to work on your mindset for that, because this business, you need to have a strong mindset. But this is one of the things that, this business also provide, the work on your mindset. So a lot of people, when they join the business, um, they don't have like a very strong mindset, but as they continue to do your training, and attending to the live webinars and all that, your mindset start to changing. So if you see yourself, from when you started at the beginning to where you are today, you will see you're a totally new, different person. You are taking up on challenges. You're trying to step out of your comfort zone and do things that before you thought that you couldn't do it. And now you're doing it. So a lot of us here, for example, we were afraid to go on camera or be on, even on social media. We never thought that we were going to be, in front of a camera. I even work in the movie industry, and I don't like to be in front of the camera. I like to be behind the camera. So but it's not required for you to be also, like in front of the camera doing live, see that. But it's a way that you can connect with your audience, to see that we are real people from different backgrounds, different professions, doing the business. Because like Jerusha mentioned, we are a community with a like-minded mindset. So we have the same goal, the same um, mindset, of reaching for what we want, change a better future for us and for our family. A future where we can have that time to spend with our loved ones, and also have that financial independence. That we don't have to worry about the monies. Like for example, so many of our members of our communities are successful, when they go travel, usually when you travel, and you come back home, what do you find? Bills to pay, right? But in their cases, when they come back, they find checks, from the business. So this is the beauty, of the automation that we have. So um, sometimes, you gotta take that stepping out of the comfort zone to be able to grow as a person, because you will be surprised of what you're capable of doing when you step out of your comfort zone. So I just want to end it that way. Okay, so our next question, Patsy.
Um,
Just a sec, Patsy. Let me just. Uh, I'm having a hard time. Hold on. There you go. Okay, so the question is.
and hello, Omar. Any last words for the viewers?
Thank you. Well, last word I can tell my viewers or our audience worldwide is two questions. If it's not this, what? If it's not this business, what you want to do? You have started the rocket business. You have a huge community. You have tools and supports you need. You have coach behind you, mentor always there to help you out. What you need more than this? Tell me. Any other business out there, I can do it. As I said, I used to have two online business before, and one of them, the reason I quit one of them, It's because you have to take care of yourself every month. Your bank feels the same.
Okay, so we have some technical internet. Um, so yeah, so his questions, they took.
When you want to
Okay, his,
start next month, next year, to stay and keep your job. And this job you think it can help you out to solve your problems. With now with technology, with life is getting expensive. You think that job will fit you and be able to pay your bills on time? You should do something. And this business, honestly, I don't think you can find something better than this. It's high time to wake up. It's hard to go there and sign up with anybody you can see online about this business with your email, with your name. You get a free webinar in your language, in English, teaching you, show you how this works. If you're really interested in getting started with this person on the ad, paying $100 on the one-time fee. You can pay it with credit card. If you trust them, just call your company, you get your money back. Pretty simple. Look at this business first before you judge. Look at this business. They will add you to our big Facebook group worldwide and see people how they live. Get inspired with it from their stories. Get in touch with them. See how this business has changed so many lives. How many houses they were they were going to demolished. But this business helped them to support themselves and their family overseas. I always say to my people, it's time to do something for yourself and your family. Get out from your comfort zone and work. There's no excuse at all. Online business is booming right now. Anybody is using the internet. Anybody. As a matter of fact, before we used to go to grocery at the store, the supermarket. Now, just with online, you can do everything with online. You can order groceries. You can do whatever from online. So there's no more excuses. And trust me, there's nothing better than this online business. God like everyone.
thank you, Mar. Well said. Really well said. Because yeah,
You're
it's true.
welcome.
I don't think there is anything out there like the business that we have. I really love, all the things that it offer, and the legacy, like I didn't know about the legacy, like I joined for other reasons, but then when I saw the legacy, I saw like, okay, this is amazing, because in before you give it to your kids, you can use that legacy as your pension plan, you know and then after that can be passed on to your kids. So yeah,
Yeah.
um it is an amazing business. Yeah. Okay, so we have arrived to the end of our life, so let's do a little recap of what we touched today. So we talked a little bit, the reasons why we started on online business, what made us decide to join and take that leap of faith. How do we balance work, business, and family time? Creating that boundaries and explaining to our kids. Omar touched something very important. By explaining to your kids and showing them they are involved in the business, so they understand what you're doing. So that's very important because um, they get to appreciate what you're doing. And they understand what you're doing. So that's very important to explain to your kids. And many times, the kids are actually helping their parents, doing the online business. So that's amazing, when you see that collaboration between, parents and kids. The other thing that we touched was, if we were skeptical at first when we found this business, and what we would say to those people that are skeptical or sitting on the fence. And the other thing that we touched was, it's never too late, really to find different ways to become successful and change your life. um, so if don't stay where you are, there is a better way for you to make an income and be there present for your family, because you don't want to miss those milestones, because later on you're going to kind of regret that you were not there for your kids. And you want to be able to have that close relationship with your kids from their early ages. So the next thing we touch is, why a plan B is essential in today's world. There's so many different reasons. Uh, like jobs today, they're uncertain. It's not, maybe in the past was a little more, stable, but now, you never know, because technology is replacing some jobs in some areas. So um, you don't want to wait until that happens. So yeah, this is one thing, like you don't want to wait for that aha moment, when it happens. You want to be prepared before that happens, so you have a plan B, when something happened to you and you're ready for it, and you have something to be able to sustain you in the meantime while you find something else. But if you don't have something, then you're gonna be like this. How are you gonna pay the mortgage if you have a house? How are you gonna put food on the table? So think about that. It's very, very important to have a plan B. We also touched a little bit about why you need to step up about outside of your comfort zone, because if you stay on the same comfort zone, nothing's gonna change. You're gonna still be the same place, and you don't know if by staying on the same place it's gonna be there forever for you. So you might as well, uh risk yourself, stepping out. And at the same time you grow also, as a person, because you um start, seeing things different. You're working on your mindset, because you are able to see all those opportunities, and those setbacks that we used to see, as something negative. Now we look at the positive side of it. Like I mentioned before, for me, like not able to have a job last year because of the strike that was in the US. I was able to find this. So for me, that setback was a blessing. So it's always how you look at it, what presents to you. The other thing we touch is, well, we heard the last words from Omar, that he shared. So his insight to the viewers is amazing. He asked the two questions for them. So if you guys want to follow us in our business page, they are on the screen. It's kind of small, but yeah. Let me just go a little quick so everyone can see. Just give me a sec. So we have Patsy. Patsy is Joe Pat Blessings.
Mhm.
That's how you can find her. And then we have Bill and Jen on A Better Tomorrow with Bill and Jen. And then you have me, Sandy to Empower Lies. And then you have Irene Perez Caballero. So that's how you can find her. And you have Dorothy May Tiongo. That's how you can find Dorothy. And you have Lubika Agata Roundtree. So that's how you find Lubika. And Janet La Quinty. That's how you find Janet. And Jerusha Sartiga. That's how you find Jerusha. And our guest for today, you can find him on Talutimi68. So you can go to any of our pages and get to know a little bit more about us and about the business, the content that we post. Also, you can register in our websites that appear on the screen, with your name and email address, and we will send you the invitation to our 90 minutes free webinar, where you will get more information about our business plan, and you will hear testimonials from members of our community. You also get an invitation to our private Facebook group, where you will hear more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. I also want to mention that our live webinar now is available in five with subtitles in 5 languages. So we have Filipino, Vietnamese, French, Spanish, and Arabic. So, and for our replays, they're available with subtitles in any language. You just have to pick the language that you want. And we just want to remind you if you want to catch the replay from last Thursday, here are the hosts and panelists for last Thursday.
We have our host, Rebecca, our awesome host for that day. And we have PB and Josh, a retired nurse at 45 and real estate investor. Beth is mechanical engineer. Elaine is a former manager, now stay-at-home mom.
Oh, you're muted, Luby.
Other panelists are Divine, full-time travel registered nurse, Cora, healthcare worker, Francois, digital business owner, and Saria, medical assistant.
Thank you, Dorothy, and thank you, Luby. Um, so yeah, so if you wanna, you can register and with any of the websites on the screen, and you will send you, the replay before the live on Tuesday or Thursday, depending, if you cannot watch it on during those live times, at the 5 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. EST, and that's not a problem. We can send you the replay, and you can watch it at your own convenience. Uh, so we want to thank all the viewers who watch us today. For thank you for your emojis, for your comments. Uh, Thank you also for those watching the replays when they watch it, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from, so we can show we are global. And of course, we want to thanks to our guest today, Omar, for sharing your time
Mhm.
with us and the viewers. Your story, is very inspiring. So thank you so much for being with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Okay,
Thank
so
Have a
you.
thank
great night.
Thank you, Omar.
yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you,
You're welcome, guys.
everyone.
You're welcome.
So
God like everyone.
yeah. So until the next episode of the Empower Biz Life. Good night, everyone.
Power is life.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.